Hi, folks. I'm John Mullen, the Energy Evangelist, and today we're talking about savings over the Christmas period, which are relevant in both your home and your business. So, my colleague today is the Lady
It's
Laura.
Yeah, the Queen of Green in her Christmas jumper today. We're talking about energy savings over Christmas and how you can make this festive period as cheap as possible.
Oh, yes, we like cheap,
We
but
do.
only if the solutions are good as well. It's getting that balance. So I was thinking the title for today should be Christmas 101, but then no, we're not teaching you about Christmas. So just a few ideas for Christmas. But the most important thing, uh, I really have to say this, is getting it right with your family this year. I I always find get people in the kitchen, get them helping each other, and even though there can be a little bit of tension, it's a way of getting to know each other, spending time with each other. So get the kids involved in the kitchen and let's just have a really good Christmas together. So let's just have a quick few seconds. Here's something slightly different. Hello, my friends. Just a quick slot to tell you about the Save Energy, Save Money 14-day challenge. It's an opportunity to help you find a starting place for retrieving wasted energy and putting that money back in your pocket. Oh, did we tell you? It's also free. Find out more on the link below. This one and energyevangelist.co.uk/sign up. So let's get back to the Evangelist Talk. Hello again. Yes, that tinsel was really annoying. So Laura, what do we start off with?
But I think, considering the amount of waste we all produce over Christmas, let's have a chat about recycling.
Yes.
We can get some lovely, lovely wrapping paper out there, but let's face it, all that glitter is not going to be recyclable. So this year I'm actually using parcel paper. I found some great parcel paper which is completely biodegradable, and I'm going to just be using natural decorations to make it look great. It doesn't have to be sparkly, it doesn't have to be that sort of tinfoil backed wrapping paper that you can get. So you can still make it look lovely, but using something that's better for the environment, can either be reused again or is as I say, biodegradable. So that's going to be my environmental tip for this Christmas. Use some parcel paper instead.
Yes, I really agree. I've found so many things like labels and paper. If you actually tear the paper slightly, you realize that quite often there's plastic
Yeah.
in the paper or plastic on the backing, and so that can't be recycled. But it's starting from the very basics. This whole thing of look at the product. Has it got loads of plastic? See if there's another option.
Yeah,
Uh,
like,
or even with your food buying. Instead of buying something in a plastic bag, like bananas, there's so many packs of bananas in plastic bags, or you can get them just wrapped in a cardboard uh, holder. So make your choice and
yeah, be
try and
conscious when you're
minimum.
shopping. Yeah,
Yeah,
and try and buy local if you can. Let's support our local independent shops. Let's
definitely.
support our high street more than ever. We all know what's happening at the minute, so buy local and buy sustainably. Buy a gift that's going to keep on giving forever, not just something that's going to be in the bin come Boxing Day.
Yes.
And if unfortunately, like my children's gifts will come heavily packaged, I'm sure they will. It's unavoidable these days. But make sure you separate everything out into your plastics and your cardboards, and keep those little ties that the toys come in. You never know when they might come in handy. I've got packs of them, and I use them throughout the year for various other things. So let's make sure we reuse and recycle this Christmas.
Definitely. It's just thinking about it instead of just throwing it in the shopping trolley. So,
yeah, definitely.
But thankfully, the supermarkets are starting slowly to make these changes and helping people. But it is always better if we can think for ourselves. I'd rather think for myself and make these decisions, know that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So, here's a real freebie for my house. As soon as my kids come home, the shower will be, especially my son, he'll be in the shower for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And you think, what's he doing? But it's just trying to get him out of the shower. It's, giving him a time scale, or a realistic time scale, 10, 15 minutes. Those are probably on the short side for him. But it is this whole thing of he's using hot water constantly, and it'll soon add up. It really adds up onto your electricity and gas bill.
Yeah, and you can buy fairly cheaply little shower timers that just give you a clock in there to show you how much time you're using. Because we don't all wear a watch in the shower, so trying to keep to the 10 minutes. Just buy a little timer that you can fit in your shower. They stick to the wall, and that's a great way to keep the kids saving energy over Christmas. And if that doesn't work, just flush the toilet and see how quick they jump out when the shower goes cold.
Oh, yes. I have been known to, and I'm sorry, I will admit this, I've actually turned off the heating.
Fair enough.
No, it can get to the ridiculous stage, especially as they get to be older. They think, I'm going to rule the house, but it's the money that's coming out of my pocket, and it's just the reality of today. We need to look after our resources. It's not that I'm being a skinflint. It's that, why should I waste those resources? I'd far rather have that money in my pocket so that we can go on holiday and really enjoy ourselves on holiday. So put your
Absolutely.
money in the right places.
Yeah. And speaking of wasting energy, why don't we talk about kind of keeping the thermal energy inside our homes this
Yes.
Christmas, while we've all got the heating on 24/7 in some places. Let's keep it in the house. So checking for drafts, making sure that any vents and chimneys are kept clean. I mean, we don't want Santa getting stuck, really. That's not a good look, is it?
Oh, no.
And cooking as well. Make sure you put your lids on your pans when you're cooking. Things boil quicker, you're not wasting energy, and you're not having all that nasty stuff going up into your extractor fan that you're only going to have to clean later on anyway.
Oh, yes. Or even little things like, can you use a slow cooker?
Yeah.
And, the slow cooker actually reduces the amount of work that you have to do in the long run, and it allows you to prep ahead and, well, go and have a bit of time with the kids, or a bit of downtime, because so many people get stuck in the kitchen and then they get frustrated because, it's all the pressure's on them. But get people involved in the kitchen, but choose the right solutions. You don't have to have all of this extravagance. It's actually more important to get people around the table, enjoying the time together.
Now more than ever, let's just make conscious decisions about how we choose to use our time. And rather than wasting it and wasting our money at the same time, let's just refocus and work with what matters.
Sounds good. So remember, folks, that all the video blogs can be found on the energyevangelist.co.uk website. So that's it for today. Thank you very much.